What's good, everybody? This is going to be the current love vibes. I do them weekly, but anytime that you stop by and you watch these love vibes, they could resonate with you at any point in time. So they're pretty much timeless. However, they are general. Do keep in mind that, they're not subject to resonate with you. They're not personal readings. So the only way that you'll ever really truly know if a reading is for you is by getting a personal reading. So keep that in mind, you guys, okay? If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you guys can check out in the description box below the link to my website. You guys can purchase readings via my website. If you guys have questions about my readings or availability and to schedule and book your reading, email me, please. I have 2 different Gmail accounts. You guys can choose whichever one, resonates with you. It doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So I'm going to tap into the overall energies surrounding the connection, and then I will look at the individuals. Okay, so let's see, what is the overall energy? And first off, I'd like to thank my spiritual guides, my ancestors who love and guide me and assist me, and most praises to the Most High God. Thank you for your loving guidance and clarity. I trust that this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected, that those who are meant to receive this message and resonate with this reading will hear the message that is for them. Please use your discernment to know if something could be for you or not. What is the energies? What is the energies for this week? What is the energies for this week? Okay. 2 cards. Preceptor of the Gods. He's dope to me. I like this card. Mother of Devotion. So you got masculine and feminine energies here already. Okay. So I'm going to stop here. So it can represent that one of you, more than likely a masculine energy, whoever identifies with that, is getting more in touch with their spirituality, or they have mastered something within themselves. They may be consulting, or you could be consulting in some sort of wise counsel or teacher or guru, some spiritual advisor that is a male. Okay. Could be like a shaman or something like that. Could be a priest. You or them could be Buddhist or practice some of Buddhist practices or something like that. If that practice some of practice, what the hell? You know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. Mother of Devotion. So I also feel like for some of you, you're very spiritually, you're connecting with yourself. You're devoting your time and energy to yourself and your spirituality as well. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other a little bit. This swan stands out to me. I know that a lot of people associate swans with romance and soulmates and twin flames and all that type of stuff. There's only one swan here, so it's like you're being your own lover, your own soulmate. You're connecting to yourself right now and devoting your time to your spirituality, or devoting time to getting grounded and getting balanced. Some of you guys may spend a lot of time in meditation or prayer, or you've just been doing it more often than not, and that's a good thing. Okay, you guys might also be receiving some divine insights too as you spend more time devoted to your spiritual self and your spirituality. All right, good shit. Let's see, what is the energy? What's going on individually with you guys? Like, what's the individual energy? So I'm gonna pull 1 card from this deck, this oracle deck here, and I'm gonna pull some one card. So this is for the viewer, Most High God. What is the energy surrounding them? How are they being affected overall? How are they handling themselves in this situation, this energy, where are they at? Okay. Lamp of knowledge. Yeah, you guys are receiving divine wisdom, divine. So I'm figuring, do I want to use the major arcanas, or do I want to wait? I might wait on using the major arcana deck. So for now, I'm going to use the tarot, Kama Sutra Tarot. Okay. So 14 of Swords is the King of Swords, by the way. Ace of Swords. These images have sexual imagery on them, so if you guys get easily offended by something like that, please do not watch. If you're underage, please don't watch this. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Clubs, or Wands, and 3 of Wands. Viewer's energy. What's going on with the viewer? 7 of Swords. 11 of Cups is the Page of Cups, by the way. I'm assuming that this is the Hanging Man. 6 of Swords. And this is the, this is the Judgment card. Ain't that some shit? Let me see. I want to make sure because I get my Roman numerals mixed up sometimes. So, yep, Judgment. Okay, I was right. Judgment. I think my box fell. It's okay. Alright, so your overall energy is you have the King of Swords. So, you're focusing on your truth, your divine wisdom, your clarity. If you're the person that you're seeking or asking about, I would suggest you guys leave it open. You know, leave it open unless you want to, well, whoever you're focusing on. But take what resonates, because sometimes if you like focus on specifics of a situation, like if you're asking who's my divine counterpart and you're focusing on one person specifically, you're not leaving it open for spirit to give you that information because you're trying to match it with someone. Unless it does match with someone, then there you go. But if you're trying to force it, it's not going to make sense. But some of you guys could be focusing on a King of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius male or masculine energy. Or you guys are very focused on wisdom right now, studying and staying very focused. Because elephants are prosperity deities, but they also represent wisdom. And you did have the lamp of knowledge as your overall message. So you are spending time, like I said, the more and more you spend in solitude, the more and more you spend with, you know, reflecting inwardly or prayer or affirmations or meditating, the more information you're receiving. So you are trying to find some sort of clarity though, because you might feel like, you know, I'm getting clarity about myself, but when it comes to this other person, I'm seeking that. I need to know more. So this may be a situation where you don't know too much about one another, or you're trying to get clarity about where things stand between the both of you. There could be that you're not communicating. You guys are not talking right now for some of you, or your communication has kind of dwindled a little bit, slowed down a little bit. With the 7 of Pentacles, I feel that this is about timing and patience, or this is about, it could also be like clarifying whether or not the investment, whether you should invest or whether you should continue to nurture something. Because at this point you have nurtured enough. Now it's like you're starting to see some sort of results, or you're not seeing certain things taking place. Certain things are not growing. So you're kind of at this space of, do I continue to water the plants, or do I just let them just die? Because, or these seeds, they're not plants, or they're not blooming, they're not blossoming, there's nothing happening. So I don't feel like nothing has happened. It could just be a stage or a season of where you are needing to be patient. So, yeah, because you have the Hangman right underneath the 7 of Pentacles. So, yeah, this could be a time of solitude. This needs to be some sort of pause, because this is what Spirit is doing. It's divine. But I don't want to jump ahead too quickly. With the 10 of Wands, I feel that you are kind of being tested in your perseverance and your dedication. You're being tested in strength and your inner, like your willpower, your stamina. Do you really have it in you to continue to push forward and continue to move, or are you going to give up? But it can also be that, do you know the difference between when to continue to keep going or when it's not worth carrying the weight anymore? So that's another thing as well. So take what applies to you. With the 3 of Wands, I feel that some of you guys in the past, there could have been like a quick fling or quick meeting of some sort, or a quick sexual encounter, or just like something that came and went with the Three of Wands. So this person could have went to come see you and visit you and then left, or there was some sort of trip involved, or you went to go see them, visit them or something like that, and it just happened quickly. Things just, maybe the connection was like a quick energy. It happened so quick. I keep saying quick because that's the energy I'm picking up, but it was like, you met this person maybe while you were out of town, or vice versa, on a trip, or you guys met online or something and you guys hooked up and you met up, and then, you know, it was a quick vacation or quick meeting, or just like this connection happened so fast and at a rapid pace to the point where it crashed and burned, or just kind of slowed down. It had no choice but to. Because I feel like you're going to learn the truth about something that's hidden from you with the Seven of Swords. Whether it be this person is hiding something from you, or there's just some things that you're not seeing. There's some truths not being told. This person, because it's like, I'm looking at this card and I don't know what he's doing with his other hand, but it's like, is he trying to pretend like he's stimulating her with his, you know, but he's doing something with his hand. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. It could be like what, I don't want to say like what they're doing with their private parts is a secret, but it could be an element to it. But I feel like there's some sort of like trick in stimulating you, or just giving you this idea that they're much more than what they are, or something like that, or what they have to offer is much more. Like, it's some sort of illusion here, and it may not be necessarily that the person is telling lies. You could be fronting too, you know. It could be one of those things, or both of you. But there's some truth that's going to be discovered or addressed. Then you got the Page of Cups, 11 of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. And this represents your attitude. So you're very open-hearted. You're very, like, almost, some of y'all gonna hate me now, but it is what it is. A little bit naive. A little bit too open and vulnerable, okay? Your heart, not to say that your heart should not be open, but there should be some boundaries and a little bit of, you know, discernment. And I feel like just a little bit too open, okay? And the way that this guy is looking at this woman is like side-eyeing her. So there's some things that maybe you're already side-eyeing, or you're just not really trusting, or you're just questioning. But just be very mindful. I don't like giving out like fear, like, what do you call it? Scary, fear-based news and stuff like that. So this is not to like put that in there, but I have to speak on what I'm getting, and I do feel like you're being a little bit too open. And naive is a harsh word to use, but that's exactly what came to me. That's the best word that I can describe what I'm picking up. With the Hanging Man, I feel that what's influencing you in this situation is that you are in a position of needing to wait. You are being put in this position of you're learning something very valuable, and I feel both of you guys are in this time of suspension, of non-movement or activity, or just needing to wait or be patient, or you're just like being isolated right now. And that could be that quote-unquote separation, or you guys are just like, you see each other, but it's not a lot going on between you. It's kind of a slow energy now. It's not a lot of spark. It's not a lot of fun and adventure. Maybe not a lot of sex, or a lot of visits, or calling on the phone, or if you guys call and text each other, it's only for a short period. It's not like all day. Could be like, you know, a few texts during the day here and there, like you don't hear back from each other for hours, and then they text you before they go to bed, but it's very quick or something. Or you call each other, you don't stay on the phone too long, it's very dry, there's not much happening. And I feel like this is a period where you both have to go within yourselves right now, and there's some things that you need to see. Some of you guys are kind of getting caught up in a situation because you're lonely, and kind of just seeing this to be much more than what it is. So just be mindful, you guys. You know, just use your discernment. And if it's general, y'all, so again, don't get in your feelings about general readings. I don't understand why people do that unless it's really like it's stinging something that you don't want to tap into, and that's your business. I'm just the messenger. That's it. I'm just the messenger. That is it. That's all. So You know, hate it or love it, like it or not. Like I said in another video, you know, punch a pillow or something, scream in a pillow. I don't know. Do something. Pray, meditate, go take a shower, go take a bath, go eat something. I don't know. So, whatever you need to do. These are general, so don't take it literal. But if you feel like it may resonate with you, you guys can always hit me up for a personal reading. But that's up to you. Anyway, Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is that you're fearing that this won't move forward, or that it's going to continue to kind of be this slow movement, but you're hopeful that it can move forward with smooth sailing, that, you know, whatever this is that you're dealing with right now, that this will pass. You know, this is something that you're going to be able to figure out what you want to do. Some of you guys are like, should I continue to do this? Is this something that I want to do? So you're questioning that, and you got the Ten of Wands. So again, you're questioning yourself, like, am I giving up too early, or should I continue to persevere? What should I do? So that's where you're at. And then with the Judgment card, you will get a certain clarity that you need. I feel like Spirit's speaking loudly already, but I feel like once you go through this time of meditating and reflecting and just doing you and living your life and staying, you know, honoring your spiritual relationship within yourself and with God or the universe, your creator, whatever, and things like that, and doing your own spiritual things, prayer, meditation, fasting, whatever you do, I feel like you're going to receive clarity in this, and you're going to know whether this is a person that's just like, you know, for play, or just temporary, or they're just a lesson, and it doesn't have to be all bad, but it could just be, you know, sometimes we want temporaries to be lifelong, or certain circumstances may just be temporary right now, and then things get better between you later, but everyone's situation is different. So there's a lot of air here. So I am seeing Libras, Geminis, and Aquariuses. Specifically Aquarius with the Seven of Swords, but the King of Swords can be Libra and Geminis as well. Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. 10 of Wands is Sag. The 3 of Wands is Aries. The Page of Cups can be water signs. Sometimes I see it as Pisces, but it can be Scorpio and Cancer. You do have the Hangman, which is Pisces specifically. The 6 of Swords is another Aquarius card, and the Judgment card is Scorpio. So these could be specific zodiac signs within a chart, or this could just represent a timing of something, a time frame, or something significant that already took place during the season of a zodiac sign. So let's see what's going on with this other person. What are they dealing with? What is their energy? And then we're going to look at where you guys are with each other. But let's see where this energy is between the two of you. Or just with them, I'm sorry. The other party's energy, where are they at? Okay, God. Thank you for your love and guidance and clarity. Okay. 3 cards came out for them. They have equal vision. Okay. The source of all. And tolerance. So this person they have a shared vision with the divine, their higher power. They're really in tune with themselves right now, and God and the universe, whether they know it or not. I feel like they're humbly submitting to a higher power, or their higher selves, and they're really with the tolerance card. I feel like this is representing humbleness, really. Humbleness, and just kind of accepting things as they are right now, and doing whatever it is naturally that they're doing. They don't have to be overly spiritual. They could just be naturally just doing them, and it's in alignment with what Spirit wants. So let's see though. Let's see what's going on with them. Now y'all gonna be mad at me. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna look it up. So you got the 11 of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. The 3 of Swords. 13 of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. 13 of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. 6 of Wands. What the hell? Like wands, swords, wands. 12 of Wands, Knight of Wands. That's what that means. The Wheel of Fortune. and the 14 of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. So got a lot of court cards. It could be a lot of people just all up in the mix. But let's see. I want to see what XIV is. I told y'all I'm not good with Roman numerals like that. Like, are you slow? Are you stupid? I don't know. Maybe. 6I or XIV is Temperance. Okay, so that's a Temperance card. You got so much fire, or they have so much fire energy. They got a lot going on, whether it's a lot of movement or there's a lot of fire sign energy. So the Temperance is Sagittarius. Then you got the Queen of Wands. Then you got the Six of Wands, which is the Leo card. The Four of Wands, which is Aries. Then you got the Knight of Wands, which they can pretty much be any fire sign. And then you got a couple of Pentacles cards and a couple of Swords. But let's get into this reading. Or they do. Sorry. This is their spread. So they have the Temperance card. I feel like this person is having patience with this connection to the situation. This person is kind of like neutral, calm, just going with the flow of things. Because that's what they feel guided to do right now. And I feel like they know subconsciously or they know consciously that this is seasonal, whatever the situation is right now, whether it be the connection or just the circumstance surrounding the connection. They're trying to just flow in with it right now. You know, trying to be at peace with things. So, and Spirit's working on them as Spirit is working on you, or your spiritual teams are working on your, you know, you two individually. But with the Page of Swords, this person is not able to communicate clearly. And I feel like this person, he has a knife behind his hand. Like, that's freaking weird. Like, how are you busting her down with a knife behind you? That's kind of scary. So I feel like this person, they're kind of like they might be playing with you. And I feel like this is something that they're stressed out about with the Three of Swords. Because this person does not want to do you wrong. But I feel like there's something that they're not telling you that they need to tell you. Or something that they're just not being honest about. And it's kind of like, I don't want to hurt this person type of thing. So it may not be terrible, like, hey, I got a wife. Like, it may not be that. It could just be like, you know, I really am a bum. I don't know. Like, it might not really be that bad, but it's just like, whatever they're thinking is like, I don't want to hurt this person. And I'm not trying to, like, play them, but I feel like with this knife behind your back, like, it's something that could potentially be painful. I'm not going to lie. Like, this, I'm just warning y'all, this might be a triggering reading because already, like, I feel attacked. Like, I feel like, oh shit, but I don't have any situation going on. But this, if this was like me watching it, I would be kind of triggered too. But then I would have to think, like, if this doesn't apply to me, then it shouldn't trigger me. But if it does, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. But with the Three of Swords, again, like I said, this person, like, something that's crowning them is a sense of pain or hurt or loss, or they're thinking that they may potentially hurt you, or that they are hurting you in some sense. Or maybe you guys are not in communication and this person is just like, they don't know what to say. They know that maybe potentially them not saying something to you is painful to you, and they don't know what to, you know, they may not have anything to say, or they may not know what to say. It may not even be for them to say anything. Spirit may not be calling them to say or do anything right now. It may be time for y'all to just chill out and heal right now. But I feel like this person does feel bad. It's like they're restricted. They can't say what they want to say, or they're afraid to say what they need to say to you, or just communicate, period. Okay? So this might be a situation where you guys are not communicating. So you got the 13 of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. You got two queens here next to each other, and I don't like that. So I'm going to be honest. For some of you, it is that there's someone else. If you know that there's potentially someone else, or you know that there is someone else, this is the conflict. Like, they're not telling you something. They feel guilty about it. But for others of you, it could just be archetypes. So, well, the foundation of this is the Queen of Wands. So this could be a woman. It could be you, or it could be them. So it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, female or feminine energy, or someone that they have a sexual connection with. And then this queen over here could represent a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that they're dealing with. And I feel like this is more of a stable relationship, or something that was potentially like they've been involved with the situation or this person for quite some time, or it could be some superficial things. But I feel on both ends, they're not enough to completely submit to right now. They're not Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is more, I'm in love. This is more, I feel like this is just where they're at right now. So in the past, I feel like they have potentially walked away from someone. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, but they may have walked away from this long-term relationship or something, or turned their back on this person, or both of you, to be honest, if this calls for a third party. But if not, I feel that this person, they weren't really looking for anything serious at the time, or they may not have had any type of intentions or aim as far as what they wanted in love. Now it's kind of like they've committed something, or they feel a little bit serious, or they feel stuck, or they just feel like, they've invested enough now, but I feel like they've walked away from something. But what's before them, though, what's ahead of them is a foundation, is a connection. Could be for some of you guys a meeting, or some sort of like, sit down, let's really talk about this. Like, for once, like, hey, call me, I need you to talk to me, or I haven't seen you in a couple of days, like, what's up? And you guys might come together and talk things out. If you guys live together, then it's like, we need to have a real serious sit down and talk. Or you guys travel towards each other, you meet up, or you see each other. So with the Six of Wands, I feel that this person does feel like they're doing the right thing to some extent. They do feel, and it's kind of like, I feel like this person kind of does play a little bit of games, a little bit. I feel that they are the type of person that's a little bit confident in themselves with the Six of Wands. They do feel kind of like the man or the woman, like they kind of got it like that or something, because this is right underneath the Page of Swords. So this person is like, what's above their conscious, they know, like on one side of their shoulder it's like, hey, you need to be honest, and this other part of the shoulder is like, no, I'm kind of cool with where things are, I'm getting away with it, or I'd rather just keep continuing to just do me and just be out here like that, be out here in these streets. And that's kind of the vibe I get with the 12 of Wands. This represents the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this person is like influenced possibly by someone, like people around them that just really are aimless in life. They really don't have any sense of, like I say with this, direction. They're just out for the thrill. They could just be out here, the nightlife, partying, clubbing, no seriousness about them right now. And they're being influenced by someone like this, or they're being influenced by their shadow side, the aspect of them that has this character to where I feel like they just, what's the right word? They just, like, they live on the edge, or they don't really have any thoughts of what the consequences of things are going to be. They kind of just act frivolously. They just do things. They just get into things. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this person is hoping that, if it's meant to be, then things will be, and things will work itself out. But they're kind of afraid. They might be afraid of their fate. Like, they really don't know what's going to happen. They may have took a gamble. Like I said, they went into something that they may have not been ready for, or they just acted very quickly. Something may have happened very quickly. There could have been a very passionate start, or you guys could have had a passionate connection at some point in your relationship, or your connection or association, whatever, because there's so many wands. There's so much passion and sensuality and sexuality and fun and excitement that this is like a gambler. This person likes to take risks, and they kind of get caught up in the moment, whatever it is. They're kind of like right place, right time, and sometimes they're like wrong place, wrong time, or right thing at the wrong time, or, good time and then, bad thing at a good time in their life. They're just kind of like that type of person. And then you have the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like the conclusion of this is that this person is very stern and stubborn, and they're going to stay where they are. And you do have two counterparts here. You have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is going to continue to do what they want to do. Are you going to be along for the ride? Are you going to hold me down? You know, if this represents one person's energy, then are you going to hold me down? If it's another person, then it's like, you know, this person's going to stay around and I'm free to go back and forth whenever I want. So, unfortunately, that's the type of vibe that I get from this person. But we're going to see where you guys are with each other, how you feel. But you guys got a lot of fire energy. You do have some air and one piece of earth. Not a lot. But let's see. Alright, so what is the major arcana card that represents where person one, the viewer, is with this connection? Oh. You have harmony, which is the temperance card in this deck. Okay, so you're kind of like at peace a little bit where things are, you know, kind of neutral yourself. Kind of neutral. You guys got a lot of cards. I didn't mean to pull these many cards, but you have Master of Mystics, Seeing God, Transmigration. You guys are ahead of the game, okay? You guys know, and I feel like you know that this person is a good person with great souls. You know that this person is a good person, and you know that they know that you're a good person, but you know there's a secret of secrets. You know it. Our enemy. So that is what the enemy is. The enemy is the secret. This is what is the negative in the situation, what's potentially the block. But let's see. Most High God, I thank you for your love and guidance, truth, and clarity. Where does viewer one stand with the viewer stand with person, the other party? 12 cards. Please, 12 cards. Most High God, thank you for your love and guidance. Thank you. Some of y'all not gonna like me today, as if you ever do. I believe this is the Devil card, so I'm gonna look just to make sure. 9 of Pentacles, 12 of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands again, and the 5 of Swords. So 6 cards up here. 12 of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. The Emperor. 4 of Swords. 13 of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. And the 11 of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Okay. So let's see what you feel about this person. And because this is, let's see, this is the Devil. I know it is. VII. Just kidding. It's the Justice card. It's the Justice card. So Libra energies, air sign energy. So your feelings about this person is not based off of emotion so much. It's based off of what you think of this person, because this is air or some sort of communication. So your feelings is based off of some sort of truth. Like, I really don't know what I feel about you. I have to make some sort of judgment call on this. I need to look at all the pros and the cons. I'm not sure, because look, they're blindfolded. Like, you're effing me blind. Like, we're both kind of playing each other to some extent. I don't really know how I feel about you. How do you see this person? The 9 of Pentacles. You see this person as carefree, someone that not non-detached, like as in non-detached with you, but they are to some extent a free person, a free agent. So are you. But at the same time, you may also see this person as a valuable asset, someone that gives you a lot of pleasure in life, someone that makes you feel free, makes you feel light, liberated, and things like that. So kind of lucky, like a lucky investment, or just like some of you guys, you might be like, no, I see this person as something to do right now. And I don't know if that's coming from a place like, oh, okay, I got you. Bet, F him or F her. No, I just see this person as fun. But for some of you, no, you really look at this person as, I'm single, I'm enjoying my life, and I'm independent, but I do enjoy this person. I really do look at them as a token in my life or some sort of, um, importance to me. Then you got the Knight of Pentacles here. So you might, I feel like this connection is kind of like teaching you how to kind of slow down a little bit and not be so quick with your pursuits. It's kind of like allow things to just flow, or it's not telling you to speed up or slow down. It's kind of just go with the natural flow of things and feel each other out on a down to earth level, Um, so it's kind of like patience and moderation, or maybe even just getting to know a person on a friendship level first. Or it could be like, maybe next time I need to get to know people because maybe this connection happened so quickly. Like I said, with the Three of Wands, this came out on the other spread that we did. So I feel like for you, you may subconsciously desire like that same passion again that you guys had in the beginning. You kind of liked it. You kind of liked the suspense of like this quick coming connection, and a connection that may have left. Like you kind of, some of you guys might be into long distance relationships, or you like that yearning for another person, of a person not being with you, a person that maybe lives a couple of miles away, or a person that has another person, but there's like this passionate, secretive, like, getaway, vacation, let's escape type of love. Like kind of like this Romeo and Juliet, like, I don't know, like that's the type of vibe I get with this. Some of you guys might subconsciously be desiring something like this, but consciously what you desire is you, I'm gonna be honest, for some of you in this, I don't know if I'm just gonna resonate with everybody, because I get this vibe that you really don't want anything serious right now, or you don't want anything serious with this person, or your aims are kind of superficial or based off, I'm gonna make people big mad, I'm sorry, it's what I'm getting, I'm sorry. If it doesn't apply to you, then just be like, this reading ain't for me to this week, I'll catch you in the next week. Sometimes it'd be like that. Not every reading is meant to resonate with you, and at least not in its full capacity. But I just get like this reading is kind of like, I don't know, ass out. Okay. But I kind of feel that this is like more so like to win something or gain something, just to say you've overcome it and you won in the end. It's like kind of like a prize. You look at this person as like something to gain, or it could be if this person is popular, or this person is if this person is popular or well known, or a well liked person, or someone that maybe a lot of people didn't like, but you're like, no, I see potential in him, this is my man. Or no, she ain't a hoe, she just, she getting her life together, she changing, she's not like that, whatever, just telling people, to believe in this person because you believe in them, but you want to prove people wrong, or you want to prove people like, see, I got them, like, see, y'all didn't think I could get so and so with the 10,000 likes on Instagram, but I got them. Oh, you didn't think I could get the local rapper? Well, yeah, I got him. Or you didn't think I could get the girl, blah blah blah? Yeah, I got her. Like something like that. I have like these little accents, like a whole skit. But for real, like some of you guys just kind of want to, or prove to yourself that I could do it. I got it. Like I went through all of this and I got him, or I got her. I went through the wire with this person and I won something for once, or I finally got something. That's kind of the vibe I get. It's like a race. For this other person, what they think of or what they feel about you is based off of what they think as well, because you have the Five of Swords. You may have been someone that helped them get out of a complicated situation mentally, escape some sort of lifestyle that they're in. This person is like getting it in with two different women at the same time. Like, both their legs open, ready. Like, he's, you know, a little, okay. So, doesn't have to be a male. It could be a female situation. But you help this person get out of a sticky situation or lifestyle. And I feel you help them escape in some essence. Or you help them to kind of get out of this lower vibrational energy that they were in. Give them some sort of stability. Or you help them get some sort of peace of mind about something. So that's, they feel, because of this is what they think of you, this is how they feel, that you've helped me. You've helped me get out of a very turbulent time in my life, and you just help shift my perception, or just help shift my focus away from this heifer over here that gets on my nerves, and she always like on my back about something. She's always yelling and arguing. Or this other chick I got over here, like these, I can't stand these hoes, they get on my nerves. Or a girl like, oh, he gets on my nerves, like I just need to get away from him, he's boring, or he's stressing me out, or he cheated on me, so let me just focus on something else right now. So this is the type of vibes I'm getting. But with the Knight of Swords, how they see you, again, they see you as someone who helped them to escape from something. They see you as like this warrior, this person that's like cutting some stuff out of their life, like slicing and dicing some mess, or helping them put some pieces together. They may feel like you guys are on the same page mentally. So they see you as someone that they have like a good rapport with to some extent. Like you kind of just, like, it's like a quick-witted energy, so you kind of get each other. You know what I mean? With the Emperor, I feel like this person is learning how to man up a little bit, or woman up. Like this person, or being too assertive or too aggressive, or too thinking that they're the man or the woman. You know, if this is a woman that is supposedly very feminine, doesn't have to be a masculine, but it could be a masculine female, someone that kind of just throws their weight around and thinks that they can do this and do that because of what they are, what they have, or, you know, how they feel about themselves. They could be a little bit full of themselves, or they could just be the type of person that is not stepping fully into their power, and they're learning that from you. Like, you got to step into your truth. So if this is a divine masculine energy, or if this is a masculine or a male, they're needing to step into their divine masculine. This is what the situation is teaching them right now. So subconsciously, what this person wants with the Four of Swords is they want some sort of peace when it comes to this, a peace of mind. They're kind of afraid that you're going to turn your back away from them. They do. And, but at the same time, though, they kind of just want to still, because I'm seeing this Horus, just like in the Six of Wands, still want to be out here in these streets. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Still wanting you know, to just run this same course, not switch it up or change it. And that's the issue. But, consciously, what they're wanting with the Queen of Swords, they want you to be vocal about something. They're kind of wishing, if you're a feminine energy at least, they want you to be vocal about something. If you're an earth sign, or air sign woman specifically too, especially, they may want you to just be real and honest with them about something, or be forthcoming about something. They might just want you, they want to hear where you're at with something. That's what I'm getting. So, with the Two of Pentacles, this is the energy that binds you guys right now. And this is that back and forth energy, the weighing the pros and the cons. And, you know, is this worth it? Is it not? Should I invest more? Should I not? What do I want? It's this fickle energy. And maybe juggling two different things too. One of you, of course, juggling two different energies or situations in two different spaces. It's just like, pick a side, basically. And then last but not least, what's challenging this connection is the Page of Cups. Someone not being open and forthcoming with their heart, and someone maybe being too vulnerable and too exposed, kind of getting played and dragged. Alright, so let's see what your advice is. And I'll pull some messenger cards just to see if there's anything this person wants to say to you. But yeah, this was quite interesting reading. I must say so myself. This is really interesting little reading. It's a lot going on. I'm trying to get my cards. I should have had this out firsthand, but I did not. So that's my bad. It's my fault. That's my bad. That's my fault. So let's see. Really? Come on now. Okay. Spirit, I thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity for this group of people who are watching this reading who are meant to receive clarity and some sort of message from this. Whatever their spiritual guides and our angels who lovingly guide them and assist them, whoever angels are assigned to this relationship or this connection or the situation, what is your advice for these viewers? What is your advice for the viewers watching? Okay, so you have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So, let's see. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So Spirit is wanting you to be open up to love, okay? Be open that certain things and certain people may not be what you expect, you know, and the one that's for you may not be what you're looking for or what you think that you want or what, you know, you're usually going for. With past life relationship, you've known each other before. So for some of you, it's kind of like this person may come back in a new way, or maybe because, hey, listen, this is Mercury retrograde, so you kind of got to be mindful. Some exes might be coming back around too. This could be about an ex or something too. So be mindful of this. This keeps falling. I don't know if Spirit does not want me to use these cards. We'll see, but it keeps falling off the table. But I get this vibe that this person may try to come back around, or they're just going to change in some way and show you something different, or at least that's what they appear to be. And I feel you got to kind of use your discernment with this, because I feel like you know this person already. You already know what to expect from this person. Do you really expect something different? And for some of you, Spirit may be saying it's possible that this could be, you know, a shift in a person. But for others of you, I really get this vibe that you guys have a new love that's coming, and this is not going to be someone that you're used to. The connection is not what you're used to. It's very different. It does not have all of these topsy-turvy twists and turns, because it's like everything looks sweet and good in the beginning, right? But you just have to use your discernment. And it's not always that things always stay so light and fluffy. You know, we start to learn things about each other, and then, you know, we got to figure out what we like about each other, what we don't like, and what we need to work on and things like that together. But if you find that it's a whole bunch of toxic energy and like this topsy-turvy, like you really got to make a judgment call, whether or not it's worth the energy and time, especially if it reminds you of some past energies, or this is like a repetitive cycle with the same person. You kind of have to use your discernment, okay? So let's see what the message cards got for us, because I don't know if Spirit wants me to use them because they kept falling. Either that or I'm just clumsy. Alright, let's see. Spirit, I thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. What do both parties want to say to each other? Their higher selves and their physical selves, you know, their conscious selves. What do they want to say to one another? So viewer, what do you want to say to this person? I'm going to split the deck. What does your conscious self want to say? Look, I got some shit to say. And what does your higher self, your spiritual self, your subconscious self want to say? You got some stuff to say. Let me tell you, you got a lot that you want to say. I get it. I see. Now let's see what this person's conscious self wants to say. Okay. And what does their spiritual self want to say? Okay. Cat got your tongue, honey. All right, let's see. For you, what is your higher, or your conscious self, sorry. Something is still missing from me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I want to be authentic, and I'm no longer afraid. Your beauty still moves me. Would you reject me? So some of you, you do want to say something. This person knows that you got something that you want to say, but you're not saying it. And I feel like you're trying to figure out like something's missing. And I'm trying to see something. Like I'm trying to see what's going on because I'm getting all these these signs and these synchronicities and like some stuff, some red flags are popping up and I can't ignore this. I gotta say something because I'm being authentic and real to myself and I'm not afraid to speak up and speak my truth. Although, you know, you still got this love for this person. I feel like you still want them to know that I still see beauty in you. I'm not looking at you any less or anything. Um it could also be that, you know, I know you're not perfect. I'm not looking at you like you have to be perfect or that you are perfect. I'm just saying that I see some things that I don't like and I want to speak on it, but would you reject me? Would you, you know, push me off? Would you try to make me or play me or try to make me look stupid? Because you know when you address someone and especially when they don't want to own up to something, they'll be like, you crazy, you tripping, you stupid, or like they try to deflect or something. So that's kind of what I'm getting, that you're thinking that or you're afraid that that's what's going to happen. So let's see what your spiritual higher self wants to say. Is it possible to forgive and to forget? Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down inside, and that's not always easy to deal with. This person's triggering you. My heart is telling me just to do it. Your higher self is telling you, baby girl, baby boy, whatever, you need to be honest, straightforward, and speak your truth. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So, yeah, this person triggered you, and I feel like, in a way, you feel bad for the way that you reacted. You've been in my dreams. So, you and this person do communicate on a higher frequency, a higher level, or in the astral planes, or you guys just have dreams about each other, and they could be significant dreams, or you dream of this person. But spirit, your higher self is signaling that you know what you need to do. But, you know, don't be so harsh on this person or yourself. It is what it is, but just honor yourself. Let's see what their conscious self wants to say to you. Being apart has been life-changing for me. I still love you. I'm damaged, like I just can't do this. So this person does miss your presence, or they miss some sort of absence of what your connection was. And I feel like whatever the separation is, whether you guys are in the same household, but you guys are just not on the same beat right now, or you guys are in the same place, but you guys don't see each other as often, or this is a distance relationship, like far distance or whatever, they feel like this separation has been eye-opening, changing their life, and so much that they've recognized has changed within them and their life experience. They still have love for you, like regardless of whatever's taking place, they still care about you. Okay, regardless if they're actively in your life or they're no longer actively in your life right now, they still do. And this person feels a lot of damage. They have a lot of healing that they're focusing on right now. So let's see what their higher self wants to tell you. Got 4 cards. How could you still love me after all I've done? I wish I could take back the things that I said. I need more time to figure things out. You inspire me. So this person feels like you're like this person that is a conviction to them. Like they can't lie to you. They can't play no games with you. And their consciousness is like, stop playing, stop being a buster. Be honest, be real. And it's like this question of how can this person be so kind to me and I'm doing this and I'm acting this way. I wish I could reverse the things that I've done. They feel a sense of remorse and guilt. Their higher self wants to readjust and make things right. Okay? But they need to figure things out. They need more time to really figure themselves out, period. Okay? So that is what I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully you guys don't hate me and shoot me in the comments, but I send you guys love anyway. So much love. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next reading. Peace.